Hi everyone. Today I've got an arithmetic sequence finding unknowns question. So the question is, in an arithmetic sequence, U3 equals 12 and U10 equals 40. The common difference is D, so we don't know what D is. Write down two equations in U1 and D to show this information. Find the values of U1 and D and find the 100th term. So from the formula booklet, we've got this equation down here. UN equals U1 plus n minus 1 all times D. So UN represents the nth term. It could be the first term, third term, sixth term, 100th term. We're not sure. U1 is always the first term. N is the term number. So the first term, this n value would be 1. The seventh term, the n value there would be 7. The 48th term, the n value there would be 48, and so on. And D is the common difference. So the first question says write down two equations in U1 and D to show this information. So up here, I'm just going to write a number 1 for the first equation. Instead of UN, using the stimulus from the question, I'll underline it up here. So I've just underlined part of the question there. Instead of UN, I'm going to have U3. So it says here that U3 equals 12. So I'm going to have as my equation 12 equals U1. Well, we're not sure what the first term is, so that's going to stay as U1. Plus, instead of n, I'm going to have 3 because we're interested in the third term currently. So 3 minus 1 outside of D, and we're not sure what D is. I can simplify this to 12 equals U1 plus, well, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times D is just 2D, so plus 2D. Okay, let's change color. Let's go to this one. Second equation, and this again is still in part A. Both of these are in part A. Now I'm interested in U10 equals 40. So again, I've just underlined the bit that we're interested in. So this time I'm going to have 40 equals U1, still not sure what that is, plus n this time is going to be 10 because it's the 10th term. 10 minus 1 outside of D. Let's simplify this to 40 equals U1 plus 10 minus 1 is 9 times D is 9D. Okay, that satisfies part A. Write down two equations in U1 and D to show this information. Part B is find the values of U1 and D. Okay, this is a simultaneous equations type of question. So I want to rearrange this, or both of these equations down here, to have U1 equals something. So using my second equation, if I focus on moving the positive 9D to the other side, I'm going to have 40 minus 9D equals U1. And then on the top equation, I'm going to have 12 minus 2D equals U1. Now this is a simultaneous equations question because I've got U1 equals something up here. I'll draw an arrow to it. And U1 equals something down here. Again, I've just drawn an arrow to it. So now we can put those two equations against each other. So that looks like this. Let's do this part down here. Simultaneous equations. So I'm going to use that first equation, 12 minus 2D. 12 minus 2D equals this bottom equation because both of those two equations equals U1. I've just circled the bits that we're interested in. If U1 equals that whole top bit and u1 also equals that whole bottom bit, the 40 minus 9d, it means they both equal each other. So over here, 40 minus 9d. Okay, let's do some rearranging. Let's get the 40 to the other side. So 12 minus 40 is negative 28 equals, let's move the negative 2d to the other side. So negative 9 plus 2d is negative 7d. So we're just solving a linear equation here. And now let's divide both sides by negative 7. So negative 28 divided by negative 7 is positive 4. So 4 equals d. Okay, coming back up to the question, we've just found d, but we haven't found u1 yet. So now let's sub 4 equals d, or d equals 4, into the first equation, And the first equation that I'm talking about is the one right at the top. So the 12 minus 2d equals u1. So this time we're going to have 12 minus 2, instead of d we're going to have 4 equals u1. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. So 12 minus 8 is 4. So 4 equals u1. So now we have figured out that u1 equals 4 and d also equals 4. So our general term, using this equation that I've just circled, our general term, let's fill in our unknowns for that. So let me write general term is un equals u1, which we just found out was 4, plus n, which we're not sure is, it kind of depends on what we're interested in, minus 1 outside of 4, because we figured out that d is also 4. Okay, now let's do part C. Part C says find the 100th term. So down here, instead of n, I'm going to put 100. So u of 100 equals 4 plus 100 minus 1 times 4. And let's see what we get as an answer for this. So 100 minus 1 is 99. 99 times 4 is 396. 396 plus the other 4 is 400. So the 100th term of this particular sequence equals equals 400.